Hello. So I've really wanted to try to get into doing some more recruiting for VIPKID. I'm going into my second contract the end of this month with VIPKID. I was hired at the end of July, beginning of August, but I really didn't start teaching classes until September. And so that first month, I had a good amount of classes, but every month after that, I've really increased the amount. I would like to try the recruiting aspect of it and sort of mentoring, new teachers coming in and seeing how that works for me. What I thought I would do is give you a quick little tour of my little space that I use. Now, granted, I work as a full-time teacher, so I am out of the house 5 days a week from about 6:45 a.m. until anywhere between 2 and 3:45 p.m. depending on my day. My daughter is in 2nd grade. She does dance 2 days a week. She does karate at least 3 days a week. Karate is with dad, dance is with mom. So we take turns on that end of it so that we're both, not one of us, just running around like crazy in the car. We have other, just obligations that we have to do. So I'm able to do VIPKID currently 2 mornings a week. I try to teach 2 classes before I go to school, but that is becoming too much of a stressor on me. I'm too tired. I'm running around trying to get out the door. It's just not working right now. It is, but it isn't. And I have one student that I see on a regular basis at 5:30 in the morning, at least once a week during the week. And then I usually see her on the weekend too. So I will probably keep her on my schedule. So I currently do that now. And then on the weekends, I'm usually working Friday nights, anywhere from 5 to 7 classes a night. Classes are 25 minutes apiece. I will work Saturday mornings, usually anywhere from 4 to 6 classes in the morning, depending on schedule. I'm trying to pare it down a little bit because I'm getting really tired, and it's a lot to work all week and then teach for like 3 hours in a row with quick like 2 to 5 minute break in between. So yeah, gotta run quickly to the bathroom, give your daughter a kiss, whatever. And then I will work Saturday nights. I will typically do anywhere from 4 to 6 classes in a row, try to take like about a half-hour break, catch up on the feedback, that sort of thing, and then sometimes I will schedule anywhere from 3 to 5 classes, but usually it's more like 4. And I'll work kind of late sometimes Saturday nights, not always. And Sundays I try to really only do maybe 2 classes or none at all, just depending on what we've got going on as family. Over the Christmas vacation, since I was on break from my full-time job, I worked a little too much. I worked almost every morning. I only took off Christmas and New Year's Day because that was my birthday. That was too much. I needed a break. I needed to have a vacation. Now, because it's Chinese New Year time, kids are on vacation. Some kids are on vacation now from school until the end of February. So I've actually been able to book a few of my regular students in the evenings for me, which is mornings for them in China, which is awesome. So that's really great. I'm very excited about that because it's a couple of my regulars, so I get to see them a little more often, which is great. So that's pretty much my schedule and how that works. It's fun. I really do love it. It's totally worth it to me. But now, like I said, I'm just trying to find the balance between home, full-time job, trying to, have fun with my Chinese kids, that sort of thing. So I'm going to do a quick little sweep of my classroom so you guys can see. I am in my spare room, which on the other side of this camera is all like storage and like just storage and junk. We'll just put it just junk. I should have my own little just space. Just honestly, it's just a little like very small space. So I'm gonna flip around so you can see. Okay, so I had to start all over again. So this is my classroom. That's a pile of junk over there. So I'm gonna back up a little bit here. And when I walk into my classroom, this is pretty much it. Over there's my junk, storage, cat litter, cat stuff, vacuum, garbage, you know, that sort of thing. But I literally just have a small little space that I use and keep all my stuff. Charlotte was kind of done with this little table, so I stole it for right now because I have all these binders filled with reward systems. I use these Find the Stars. They're awesome. Almost all my kids love them. Numbers. And it's full of numbers, and every so often I'll have the kids pick a number. They choose a number. It might be something that was reviewed in their lesson. Might be a star. This awesome lady made all these, and it was the best $25 I ever spent. Plus I get to write it off, right? Cool. So I keep this in here, and I've got binders. So far she's only got for level 1, level 2 kids, and most of level 3. And there are up to 6 levels in VIPKID. So her bundles are growing. Over here I just have storage of materials, laminator, things I have to file away, which is like my regular classroom at school. I always have piles of stuff I have to file away somewhere. My laminator, you know, extra paper, cardstock, just other supplies like magnets and scissors, and there's Velcro in there. I have this awesome world map that I have up that I bought on Amazon, like 15 bucks, 20 bucks maybe. So that's awesome. I love this. This is my favorite. And then I just had these from actually I think a friend for my classroom, and I ended up using them in here. So I kind of like that. Just something different. This is my desk space, and it's still a little crazy from this morning because I taught a few classes this morning. This here is like an oil drip pan, so it's magnet. I spray painted it, and I use it to throw my magnets up for my reward systems and stuff. So these are for the Find the Stars. They magnet up there. I have just some decorations too. Kids really can't see up there, but I like to keep it decorated. So over here on this wall, I have some hooks. These are some flashcards that I use on a regular basis. I do a lot of the lessons that have these things in them. What do you use your eyes for? He, she, it. Like that's almost in every single lesson. I do a lot on the days of the week and the months of the year. So this other awesome lady that I found somewhere, I think either on YouTube or Facebook, suggested this, doing 3-hole punch, or, you know, doing a punch in it, not 3-hole, 1 hole, and putting little rings, and then you have them, you can have them to hang up. I also have, because I have some very upper level kids, would you rather questions and other things that I do with them for rewards. Up here in the shelf, there's some other just supplies. This is little finger puppets. I got a little smelly thing. I need to really get some Scentsy in here, actually. Some lighting. So there's little finger puppets. Letters. I don't always use these. I'm not a fan. Some just other little puppets and things, and just little fun noisemakers and stuff when I do the lower level kids. My whiteboard is up there on Velcro. My headphones. Best investment I made were these headphones. And these are all things I use sort of on a regular basis. So I've got food. I do a lot of stuff with food. So there's a lot of that in the lessons. I have a little puppet if I can't get attention. I don't use it on a regular basis. Kids love these glasses. I even bring them out for my older kids and they laugh. They think it's funny. So some just random flashcards. My younger kids use a little microphone. It echoes. They like that. Kids love it when I give them their stars, and they get a pink sparkly star. And these are for emotions. These are some of the characters, Mike and Meg. Level 1 uses a lot of this stuff. And so the ones that I teach in level 1, I use a lot of this. I have some other things in here I need to laminate. Expo markers. Underneath here I have more, like I usually keep a notebook. I file my nails too. Literally I'll be teaching and filing my nails. You wouldn't even know it. It's funny. So I keep a notebook here in case I need to make any notes. Here's some more things for the Find the Stars to cover up. There, these are some other magnet, just reward thingies. You know, I have a couple of girls who love Hello Kitty. And these Pusheen kitties are freaking adorable. I have a bunch of girls who like these too. So I have a ton of these Pusheen kitties, which are adorable. Some like just different things. A lot of my kids love these too. Different emoji rewards. Those are pretty fun. We like to make the faces. I'll say, oh, you get a smiley face or whatever. I'm like, oh, can you make that face? And they have to make that face. They laugh when I ask them to make this face. They think I'm not use a poop emoji. Just saying. That one they think is funny too. Or that one. And they laugh when I say they have to make this face. And if it's an older kid, sometimes I'll even pull out my big glasses and then they think that's funny. And these are some of the covers that I use like on a regular basis. My selfie lights. They actually go right on my laptop, which is awesome. So let's just open that up. And so I can just pin them up there and turn on the light. So, which is kind of cool, you know, so I get some good lighting there, so kids can see your face. I do have a thing for my iPad. I don't use the iPad cover as much. One of Charlotte's toys. I don't use the iPad as much, but I do have a stand for it. It actually comes in handy too for holding my rewards over here. I can throw them up there. A box. Just a box. Cool light. I honestly didn't buy a lot of this stuff right at first. I bought a few things here and there and like dollar store items, but I waited a few months before I got I got the setup with the table and the TV tray and the board, this thing back here. I waited until like maybe 3 months or 4 months away. I used my iPhone earbuds for the longest time, but I needed something more comfortable, so these are like gaming headphones. They're comfortable, they're soft up here, they're soft here. It does get hot, or you know, it does hurt after a while, so I try to take them off in between every class just to give myself a break. But otherwise, I love them. They're so comfortable. They're much easier to wear than the earbuds. So I really like waited until I was like consistently booking classes before I bought more stuff. I started with very minimal, like the laminator I already had. Sorry, the dog was coming in to eat cat food. I bought an HP printer because they have the HP Instant Ink, which is awesome. It's way cheaper. It's like $4.99 to $9.99 a month. You get to print so many pages per month, and they send you ink automatically when it registers on, you know, online. So it's connected to the internet. That was definitely a good investment there. It was like 50 or 60 bucks for the printer that I got, and the printer I had before, it was like 50 or 60 bucks for the printer cartridges. So it was a good deal. So we did have to buy a new laptop because the one that I had, the sound and the camera didn't work so well. And when I did my interview, I was still working at my other school where I had a MacBook from the school, so I had to turn that in when I left there. Oh well. So we just got like a cheap couple $100 Acer Chromebook. It works great. I teach with it all the time, so it was totally worth it. It's all stuff I can write off too in the end, which is great business expenses because I pretty much only use the laptop for VIPKID. I pretty much only use the printer for VIPKID. Like, we'll print random things here and there. So it's great. I can write a lot of this stuff off. And I guess I recommend doing, I have a Google Drive. So if I bought a lot of stuff on Amazon. So I'm able to just like take screenshots of it and load it up. And I have a folder on my Google Drive with receipts. So then that way I've got a, record of all my stuff. So recruiting is something I definitely want to do. It's a little extra side to it. It's not like those multi-level marketing companies where you get hired, you teach your class, and I get paid for that. I get like a little stipend, whatever, for that. That's it. After that, I don't get paid again. So, like, I don't get paid every time you teach a class. I don't get paid, every month because you make so much money. I get paid once as a little stipend once you teach your first class, and that's it. After that, that's it. All right. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Pretty much. So please let me know if you have any questions. I'll put my referral link with this. So if you would like to use my referral link, that would be great. I would love that. It's so rewarding. It's so fun, and I enjoy it very much. And it's not something I really want to give up. I like that I can kind of sort of either take on more classes or scale it down a bit too. Yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks. Bye, guys.